Have you ever wondered how the ancient Indian army, one of the most powerful forces of its time, came into being? Picture a time when honor and duty were the cornerstones of society. The ancient Indian army was born out of these very values. It was more than just a fighting force, it was a reflection of the society from which it emerged, a protector of its people. Imagine the vast lands of India, dotted with kingdoms and dynasties, each with its unique culture and traditions. These diverse entities were bound together by a common thread: the reliance on their armies, not just for protection but for maintaining order and stability. The warriors who made up these armies were more than just soldiers. They were embodiments of the societal values they were raised with. They were the guardians of their kingdoms, the defenders of their dynasties. The ancient Indian army was not just a fighting force, it was a manifestation of the society's values and a protector of its people. Imagine a battlefield teeming with a diverse array of warriors, each with unique skills and roles. The ancient Indian army was a melting pot of strength and strategy, with each warrior playing a vital part in the grand scheme of battle. The infantry, the backbone of the army, stood strong and resolute, their gleaming swords ready to defend their land. The cavalry, swift and agile, maneuvered through the battlefield with precision, their horses as fierce as the warriors themselves. The archers, with eyes as sharp as their arrows, rained down a deadly hail from afar. And then there were the elephant riders, towering above the rest, commanding these majestic beasts to charge and break through enemy lines. This diverse mix of warriors, each with their unique strengths, made the ancient Indian army a formidable force, a perfectly choreographed dance of war. This diversity was the strength of the ancient Indian army, making it a formidable force on any battlefield. What do you think were the tools that these warriors used to defend their lands? Picture this: the ancient Indian warrior, armed with meticulously crafted weapons and donned in intricately designed armor. Every element of their gear was a testament to the technological prowess of their time. The arsenal was vast, ranging from the powerful longbows capable of piercing through the toughest of armor, to the gleaming swords, as deadly as they were beautiful, reflecting the sun's rays on the battlefield. The armor, a symphony of metal and leather, was designed to protect the warrior while allowing for agile movement. The materials used were often locally sourced, showcasing the resourcefulness of these ancient people. And let's not forget the shields, adorned with symbols and motifs, each telling a unique story of the warrior who bore it. The weapons and armor of the ancient Indian army were a testament to their technological prowess and attention to detail. Have you ever considered what life was like for these warriors when they weren't on the battlefield? Picture the bustling military camps teeming with life and activity. The air is thick with the sounds of steel clashing and the grunts of soldiers engaged in rigorous training. This was no ordinary life, it was a crucible where ordinary men were transformed into warriors. Every sunrise brought a new challenge, pushing them to the boundaries of their endurance. Yet it was also a place where bonds were forged, stronger than the sharpest blade. Imagine the camaraderie, the shared meals, stories, and laughter echoing around the campfires. Discipline was not merely expected, it was the lifeblood of these camps. It was the glue that held the unit together, fostering a spirit of unity and respect. Life in the military camps was about more than just preparing for battle. It was about building bonds and fostering a spirit of unity. Remember, these camps were not just training grounds, they were homes, schools, and a testament to the indomitable spirit of the ancient Indian warriors. Did you know that the ancient Indian armies were masters of formation and strategy? It's true. They ingeniously arranged their troops to maximize their strengths and hide their weaknesses. The Vajra, for instance, was a robust formation resembling a thunderbolt designed to shatter enemy lines. Then there was the Padma Vyuha, or the lotus formation, a defensive strategy that was as beautiful as it was lethal. They also excelled in strategic warfare. Take the Battle of Hydaspes, for example, where King Porus used the weather and terrain to his advantage, putting Alexander the Great's forces on the back foot. Or the Battle of Kurukshetra, a grand spectacle of strategy and courage where each side employed complex formations and maneuvers to try to outwit the other. These formations and strategies often turned the tide of battle, showcasing the tactical brilliance of the ancient Indian army. Truly, their approach to warfare was a fascinating blend of art, science, and valor. Can you imagine the sight of majestic elephants charging onto the battlefield? In the ancient Indian army, these awe-inspiring creatures played a pivotal role. Elephants were the heavy artillery of their time, a spectacle of power and might that could easily topple enemy lines. These colossal creatures were not just used for their sheer strength and size, but also for the psychological impact they had on the enemy. Imagine staring down a charging elephant, its tusks gleaming, its trumpeting echoing across the battlefield. The sight alone was often enough to instill fear and panic in adversaries even before the clash of the battle began. But these elephants were more than just beasts of burden or instruments of war. They were well taken care of, often adorned with intricate armor and decorations, reflecting the significance they held in the army. Elephants were more than just beasts of burden. They were a crucial part of the ancient Indian army's battle strategy. Did you know that spirituality played a significant role in the ancient Indian army? Let's take a closer look at the profound impact of rituals and spirituality on these formidable warriors. Deeply intertwined with their daily lives and warfare strategies, spirituality was the unseen armor of the ancient Indian soldier. Before stepping onto the battlefield, warriors performed intricate rituals and ceremonies invoking the gods' protection and seeking divine intervention. These rituals could range from prayers and offerings to meditation and martial art forms. It was a way to channel divine energy, fortify their spirit, and garner courage for the battles ahead. The belief in divine protection was not just about boosting morale, it was a testament to their faith in a higher power that guided their actions and fates. These rituals and beliefs were an integral part of the warrior's life, providing them with spiritual strength for the battles ahead.